I don't want to get in shot, but
Do you want me to come forward?
It's just right after Gateshead 5, Ebbsfleet 1. Very disappointing afternoon for everybody, Josh.
To say the least. Far from good enough. We've let ourselves down. We've let the club down. We've let those hard, proper fans that have paid their money to come here and travel and watch us, and a lot of us will still have last season here in our memories, and it was a big thing that we don't let it happen again. And as I say, we've let ourselves down today, and that's on us. That's on us as a team, as a group, us players, because we've worked very, very hard in pre-season. We've had a good pre-season, and we felt prepared. We knew what we thought we wanted to do, and we haven't done it. And it's as simple as that, and you have to take it. And a lot of the time in life, or especially football, it's the manager that pays the price or takes the brunt, but that ain't happening. That's not happening here, because that's on us as players. As I say, we've gone out there today and we've not been good enough on the ball, off the ball, and we haven't done what we set out to do, and we have to take it. The only positive out of it is it's the first game of the season, and there's many more games to go, and we have to take it as a learning curve. We have to take something out of that. We will watch it back, we will go through things. We have to look at why and where it went wrong, because there was a lot of what went wrong, by the way. And we have to wear it. We have to take it on our shoulders, and we have to put it right next week. As I say, it's very early in the season, and we learn from that, and we will certainly not let that happen again.
I mean, you're the skipper of the side, so I guess you feel the responsibility just as much as anybody, if not more. And that you'll look at the players and you'll try and lift them and encourage them. But it's all about personal responsibility all round, isn't it? Yeah,
look, this is what I've just touched on there. There's only so much the gaffer, his staff, the club can provide us and give us on the pitch, off the pitch, the training ground, around the place, and they've given us everything possible. And we haven't done our jobs. We haven't taken it on us. And yes, as a captain, as a senior player, I'm hurting. If I'm being honest with you, we've now got a mammoth journey going back, and we've wasted 2 days. We've wasted 2 days out of our lives, out of precious lives. And as I say, I'm hurting, the boys are hurting, and that's one thing the fans, I can assure the fans that were here and that weren't here, we are hurting, and we never ever set out to mean to let something like that happen, and it was poor. The truth of the matter is it was very, very, very poor, and it's us as players that will take it and the responsibility and wear it, and we will, as I say, go through it, and we'll dig together, not just me as a captain but the group, because we've got a lot of leaders in there this year and a lot of men, and that's why it's surprising, and that's why it's hurting me a little bit more, and I think us as a team, because I don't think anyone see that coming. No one see that coming from anywhere, and that's the frustrating thing. But we have to pick ourselves up. In life, these things happen, and you have to take the learning side out of it, and we will do, and we will make sure, as I say, that never happens again.
This week you'll be working hard in training, on the training field, preparing for the game against Barnet, which is another tough one. But it's much more about mentality, isn't it, during the week? It's about people standing up and showing they're standing up, and that they're going to roll their sleeves up and really prevent it happening again.
Absolutely, Chaz, and that's what that was about today. That wasn't so much tactics, that wasn't so much who was here, who was there. Well, in that sense it is, but in terms of the little bits and bobs, it was all about showing heart, tracking your runner, getting after people, scrapping, fighting, earning the right. And that's what this team's about. That's what we've built. That's what the gaffer, since he's been here, has put into us, and we have in training day in, day out. Even at the open day, I think the fans see it, the week before last. It's what we are as a group, and we didn't show that. And I've just sat in there then and you rack your brains as to why, what. But look, as I say, teams have these days in any walk of life, any sport. But everyone has these days. We will try and nail down why, but I think exactly what you just said there, it was the other little bits and bobs that are massive things, because it's all about scrapping, fighting, earning the right, and tactics, yes, this, formations, but it's you versus your opponent. And if not one of us got the better of our opponent today, there's a reason why we got beat how we did. And it's all about going into training, as I say, going through things, but in training, beating your opponent in training, even though it's your own teammate, and taking that into a big game next Saturday at home in front of our fans. And let's look at that as maybe the start of the season now, because this one will get looked at, but it will get put to bed. And I will repeat myself again, we will never ever let that happen again, because we're hurting in there, and we know the fans are as well. And an apology from me as the captain and as a leader of this football club, and a club that I love and I'm sorry to them. We're sorry to them, and it's a one-off.
Josh, thanks for talking to us and being so frank, and good luck in training and good luck next week.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers, Josh.